Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Today is Wednesday, and I am so excited to share today. Let me just start it off right. Hello, my name is Keishan. I am your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR, disrupting leadership, and disrupting you today. I want to just, in a nutshell, share a little bit about me before I jump into the topic today. So today's topic is I quit my job, wrote a book, was the timing right? I quit my job, but was the timing right? So I want to ask this question. Is the timing ever right? Is the timing ever right? So again, just a little bit about me. Growing up, both my parents were just amazing. I never felt unloved by my parents. Not only that, I was affirmed by them, especially my dad, all the time. Now, my mom, she was the type of person, is the type of person, if you wanted to do something, she was going to encourage you to do it. Yeah, you should do it. With the exception of the time when I wanted to go over to Ireland. I was invited to go over to Ireland to perform with the Bonnie Bluebells. As a senior in high school, that didn't fly with them because they were like, there is no way you are going on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean by yourself with these people we don't know. Completely understandable. So today I want to talk about the timing. Is the timing right? So when I quit my job in the fall of 2023, I literally had no backup plan. As I've shared before, I was stressed. I felt the stress coming on. You know how this may not be a good analogy, but let's just use it anyways. Have you ever felt like you were going to throw up and you knew it was coming? And sometimes it would go away and then sometimes it wouldn't. So I felt like in that moment, something was happening to my body. And because my doctor told me a few years prior, Keishan, if you don't reduce stress, you're going to have a stroke. So, and of course I cannot read my comments yet, but I will respond to them. So when I quit my job in the fall of 2023, I had no backup plan. I did not have 3 to 6 months of household expenses saved, nor did I have an additional stream of income. So the question is, should I have waited? Should I have waited to quit my job until those things were in place? My response is maybe, and maybe not. One thing for sure though, if I had not been pushed outside of my comfort zone, I probably would have still been there in the state of uncertainty with my health, in the state of uncertainty with my job. Because if you're in a position, I've been in positions before where you just feel stuff. I gave the example of feeling like you're going to throw up, but at least I've been able to sense when something was not quite right. So I want to say this. For me, because I did not have that biweekly salary coming in, I no longer have an employer to depend on for my livelihood. It really forced me to lean on my faith, lean not to my own understanding. So I want to say this: faith without works is dead. Rest assured. Some people are like, well, you should have just waited, or are you sure? What I am sure about, like I said, faith without works is dead. So I want to say this, because as I was thinking about, was this the right thing to do? And so this is what Dr. Martin Luther King said. He said, the time is always right to do the right thing. But the question is, was it right? Was that the right thing for me? My answer is absolutely. Because if I would have stayed in my comfort zone, I would have not grown in my faith, would not have grown in the area and really assessed where I wanted to go in life. I would not have completed the book that I wrote. And I've written other books. I just haven't released them. So this is now forcing me to accomplish some of those things that I was supposed to accomplish, but did not accomplish because I had other things going on. So let me share this too, because people are like, well, Keishan, aren't you? And they're trying to guess my age to try to figure out whether or not I'll be retiring soon. So what do you have in the future for your retirement? What about your Social Security? People ask these, and they haven't personally asked me these questions, but these are things that come up when you don't have a job to depend on. What happens to my life after work? What about retirement? We don't even have pensions anymore. So people wonder, well, how's this all going to work out? Let me just give you some examples of people who have been able to transition, because I wrote it down. I said, let me just see who these people are. So I'm going to go way back to the early 1900s. And the reason being is because what was created is still being used today. So at the age of 45, Henry Ford actually developed the Model T car. We still have Ford around today. We have Ford Field in Detroit. So, but he was 45 when this happened. At the age of 39, Stan Lee, he created Marvel Comics. Didn't we just not go see not too long ago Black Panther, and then there's Spider-Man and the X-Men? This is the ideal of people who it seems like they should have done things earlier in their lives. Toni Morrison, at the age of 40, she started her authorship. At 56, she was a Pulitzer Prize winner, and at the age of 62, a Nobel Prize winner. Martha Stewart at the age of 41, Vera Wang at the age of 40. At 40 also was Donald Fisher. He created the store, The Gap. Samuel L. Jackson, 43, Jungle Fever. Spike Lee gave him an opportunity. And then there's others. Ariana Huffington, at the age of 55, created Huffington Post. So this is all I want to say. People should not allow uncertainty to keep them in a place of comfort. I am way beyond my comfort zone. I'm so far beyond my comfort zone that I almost questioned, should I go back? And I was actually going to put the title as I quit my job, should I go back? The answer is life is always a forward progress. So for me to go back, I'm doubting what I was told to move forward. What about you? What have you done? What job have you quit? What transitions did you make? What relationships did you stay in too long or in too soon? Is the timing right for you? I will tell you this unequivocally, the timing for me is now. Now is the right time for me to have made this transition, for me to have stepped into the unknown, for me to take the next step on my faith ladder, because there are so many people who go to their grave not accomplishing or not even trying to fulfill a life mission, fulfill a purpose that they have been birthed with. So the question is, again, I quit my job. Was it the right timing? Because I didn't have that 3 to 6 month savings because I did not have an additional stream of income, I'm going to say yes. 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 And wait until you hear what's coming on. I am working on a couple of projects. One project is going to come in the second quarter of the year. But for those of you who are in the West Michigan area, you'll get a chance to see the results of that project. So just be on the lookout. And for those of you not, if you want to make a journey to Grand Rapids in April, just be looking for more information. So that is all that I have to share with you. Again, my name is Keishan. I am your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR, disrupting leadership, and I hope that this disrupted you. Until next time, take care. God bless.